games. It's been a while since you'd homered before that. Just what do you think's maybe contributed to the power surge lately for you?
Oh yeah, it was just a few adjustments in my swing, something I've been kind of battling with all year. I finally felt like I turned that curve and it feels a lot better. So
And Hagan, he's been so dominant this year. Just what did you make of his outing today? I mean, he still had 11 strikeouts in 5 innings. Just what did you make of him?
yeah, I just think it's funny you asked when he had 5 innings, 11 strikeouts, still a great outing. But uh yeah, I mean he threw the ball well. His stuff was really good. He just can't be perfect every time. So
Hey Hudson, from your vantage point, what was behind the lack of command tonight, the walks, the hit batsman?
man, I don't know. I don't know if we really did anything different. We had our same game plan, same training. I think it's just we're so used to everyone going out there and dominating that, when it's not exactly dominant, you start asking questions. But I mean, they're going to be fine. I have no doubt in them.
When Will got that, I think he struck Jordan out to end the top of the eighth, and he kept it a one-run game, and then all of a sudden you guys come back and you score. I mean, what was the mood like in the dugout there between innings, and maybe how did that whole process go for you?
Yeah, it was definitely big. I think all of our guys really have a lot of trust in each other. And all year, I think we responded when other teams score. So we were just staying up and staying positive and trusting that everybody was going to come through.
Jared, Dave was up here saying that when you first got here, they saw a lot of video of you pulling balls, and now you're not pulling the ball as much, and they're shifting maybe a little bit less as well. Is that something mechanical that you've made, or just kind of as the seasons progress, have you seen that change?
Yeah, definitely. Coach Thompson has done a great job just working with me all season, and I've definitely made that a point of emphasis.
And then Hudson, you've talked about how good Hagan has been before. I guess how good did it feel as an offense just to pick him up that he allowed 3 runs? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a big boost of confidence. I'm proud of the way we all swung it tonight. Um, and hopefully this is a sign of what's to come.
Gage, you came into that top of the ninth with the bases loaded, nobody out. How were you feel? Just kind of take me like a play-by-play of what was happening and how you were feeling in that moment.
I just kind of told myself that this was the moment I've dreamed about since I committed here, and I've been in those positions before, and tonight I pulled through and we got it done. But I mean, I was just listening to fastball middle from Hudson White right here, and it worked out.
Gage, you pitched really well last week, and then there was talk of maybe you potentially starting a game. Just were you hopeful that you would get a start, and like what was your emotions whenever they told you, "Hey, we're going to keep you out of the bullpen," and what was that like for you?
Really, I just want to do what was best for the team and whatever the coaches thought was best, and that was the bullpen, and that's why they're coaches, and they made the right call.
For either of the hitters, I think this is one of the first nights where you guys have had some good offensive performances, but it's usually come with a good pitching performance. This is one of the first times maybe the pitching a little average and you guys really come through. Do you think the offense as a whole maybe needed a night like this to kind of progress the rest of the season?
I mean, I think it was yeah, I mean, I think it was great. It was a good boost of confidence. Um, just to be able to go out there and score 7 on a Friday. I thought it was really good for us, and like I said, hopefully we can keep it going.
Jared, DVH has kind of talked about you developing as a hitter this year and, being better at going the opposite way. How do you feel like your, development's gone? I mean, was there a turning point maybe where you felt extremely, maybe more and more comfortable as the season's gone on?
Yeah, this game's pretty much just up and down, and it's just a lot of hours in the cage just grinding, and a lot of time spent with my teammates hitting. And I think as of late, it's been going pretty well.
Would you have believed someone if they would have told you, at the end of the year, big SEC series, you're hitting third for these guys when you committed to Arkansas and got to school here?
Oh yeah, I mean it's what you dream of for sure. Yeah, I've envisioned it. I just want to make sure everybody else envisions it for well.
Gage, there was a stretch where it wasn't going great for you. What was the turning point? What's led to the success the last couple of weeks?
Confidence,
What leads to that?
countless hours of work, and just believing in yourself. and really just laying in bed, just thinking about like being in positions like that, you know.
And then maybe you or Hudson can talk about this, but a lot of pitchers from both sides were throwing a lot of balls back tonight toward the dugout. Maybe they didn't like the way they were rubbed up. I mean, was that something that either of you noticed, or was that discussion among the pitchers?
Yeah, I noticed it a little bit. That's the first time we've ever had, any problem like that. I wouldn't worry about it too much. We do a great job rubbing up balls and stuff, so it was just a little fluke.
Gage, I noticed you brought your glove in here. Do you sleep with it also? What's up with that?
No, no, I don't sleep. I don't sleep with it. I was just down out there on the field, and I just came up here, and it was in my hand.
When you your warm up tosses, I think at least one was high. As fired up as you get, do you sometimes have to kind of amp yourself down? When it's time to throw the first pitch.
No, usually on that cue, I got out in front of my body a little bit and my arm dragged behind. So I just kind of had to sit in my lower half a little bit longer to get it back down the zone.
All right, guys. Do it again tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.